If you want to be successful, stay with what you know. Do not listen to me. Do not listen to people on the internet or in the newspaper. Everybody watching this knows a lot about something, whether it's fashion or sports or cars or something. Start there. You already know more than I do. And when you see something happening that you know will be successful, don't just wave. Do some research. Find out about the company and the people and the competitors, and you will probably make an investment. And you will be better at it than I will, because I know nothing about it. And that, now, if I told you you could only have 20 investments in your life, you would be very careful. You would only invest when you know a lot about something, and you'll be successful. You'd be rich. You might think it's boring. Be boring if you want to be a successful investor. As I look around the world, bonds are in a bubble. Bonds have never been this expensive in the history of the world. Property in many places is a bubble. Korea, New Zealand, you know the places. Bubble is beginning everywhere. Stocks in many countries in the world are beginning to have a bubble. Amazon goes up every day. Tencent, Samsung. So stocks are beginning. The cheapest asset class are commodities. Silver is down 50% from its all-time high. Sugar is down 70%. Oil is down 50%. That is not a bubble. The cheapest asset class are commodities. Well, silver is down 50% from its all-time high. I'm not buying it now, but I will buy more silver somewhere along the line. Agriculture, okay. As I said, all of these things are down a lot from their all-time highs. Copper is not, because we're going to have electric vehicles, and electric vehicles use many times more copper than regular vehicles. But most commodities are still down a lot, and I am waiting to buy more. Not today, but sometime in the next, who knows, I will buy more. I will buy more probably. I will buy more of the indexes, because that's the easy way to buy commodities for me. But I am hoping and planning to buy more silver and more gold sometime in the future. 2023 is a long way away. Who knows what the Federal, they don't know what they will do. They don't know what they'll do next month, much less next year. But somewhere along the line, I'm going to buy more of all commodities, because I know inflation is coming back. Governments have printed staggering amounts of money. And inflation, you always need to protect yourself from inflation by owning real assets. All commodities, especially agriculture, silver, I mean, they're all going to go much higher. When there's inflation, it means prices of things go higher. If you own things, you will protect yourself and you will make money, whether it's sugar or silver or lead. Sometimes commodities go up with the dollar, sometimes they go down. You cannot use this. There's no single rule that I know of. I own U.S. dollars as well, but I hope and plan to own a lot of commodities and U.S. dollars in the future. The cheapest asset class in the world are commodities. Many studies show that if you own the index, you will outperform most investors, whether it's commodities, stocks, whatever it is. So it depends on how much you know. If you know a company that's very big in commodities that's going to do well, buy the shares of the commodity of the company. But stay with what you know. Everybody wants a hot tip. Hot tips will ruin you. Do not listen to hot tips. Find the things that you know and invest. You can buy gold online, in storage, or whatever you want. I would suspect that 10 years from now, 5 years from now, 20, gold will have done better, because I expect most digital currencies, if not all cryptos, to disappear. So unless if one survives and you know the one, fine, you'll do well. But otherwise, I would think that gold will do better 5 years from now, 20 years from now. Everybody should own some silver and gold as insurance, if nothing else. But it depends on what you know. If you know a lot about silver, maybe all of your money should be in silver. If you know very little about silver, maybe only a small. But everybody should own some precious metals as insurance and as protection. But it depends on how much you know. If you know a company that's going to find a silver deposit in Delhi, buy all you can. When you're an investor, if you want to be successful, you have to know about everything. I wish it were easy. It's not easy. It's not easy getting rich. Maybe you should watch Money 9. Maybe you should watch TV 9. Whatever you do, you need to know as much as you can. Shares in the U.S. are making all-time highs. They may go higher. Bubbles are forming, but not enough yet to ruin it. I would suspect that later this year or next year will be a time to sell U.S. equities, but I'm not selling them yet, and I'm certainly not selling them short, not yet. Well, many cryptocurrencies have already disappeared and gone to zero. There were hundreds have disappeared. Now there are thousands. They can't all be successful. I have never bought nor sold any cryptocurrencies, Joxy. If any of them become successful as currencies, which they say, my view is the governments will stop it. You know, governments do not like to lose their monopoly, do not like to lose control, and they will. All money is going to be on the computer. It already is in China. You can't take a taxi in China with money. You have to use computer money. You can't buy an ice cream, and that's already happening. All money is going to be on the computer, but when the U.S. dollar is here and the U.S. says this is money, the U.S. is not going to say, okay, this is money, but if you want to use something else, you can use something else. That's not the way politicians think. That's not the way bureaucrats think. I'm afraid that if it becomes successful as money, not just a trading vehicle, then governments will take action. Do not worry about missing out. If you say, I missed it, I must buy. No, no, no. Be patient. Successful investors do nothing most of the time. They just sit and wait. Wait until they see. When you see money lying over there on the floor in the corner, and all you have to do is go over there and pick it up, that's how you should be investing. Be patient. Be patient. I don't like to buy anything that's been hot. Maybe it's going to correct for a while, and when it corrects, maybe you should buy some if you're a good trader. I will not, because I'm not a trader. And steel has been already successful, but I don't see any reason that steel won't continue to be strong for a long time to come. I am not buying it, but that does not mean that if you know what you're doing, you won't make a lot of money. Stay with what you know. Stay with what you know. You want a hot tip? I will not give you a hot tip. Hot tips will ruin you. So stay with what you, and whatever it is, you look at something every day on the internet or in the news. And when you see something, whether it's fashion, something new about fashion, then do your research. You must do your research. You must know about the company and the management and the competition. Is there a lot of competition? I mean, it's hard work. You must know about the supply and demand. You must know about the competition. You must know, does the company have a lot of debt? You must know the people at the management. Are they smart or dumb? It takes a lot of work. It takes patience, hard work, and focus. 3 things: patience, hard work, and focus.